Joining us now are Nate and Marcus. They are neighbors, they are friends, they are co-founders of a wonderful company. And the product today we're talking about is Think Tank. Welcome to the show. How are you?
Doing well. Thanks, Donna. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so excited to meet you. Now, I want to know about your company name. Tell us about that.
Well, Sköshify came about because when we were devising this one, Nate was formulating it, we liked the idea of something that you didn't have to take every day.
Okay.
So skosh means
a little bit.
Yeah, I'll have a little skosh of this, a skosh of that. And then we thought, well, why don't we turn that into a verb? And so we added the ify. So we liked the idea of Shopify and Spotify and Sköshify. So that's where the name came from.
Yeah, it's fun. And I like the logo design of it and everything. Like, is it an umlaut? Is that what it's called?
That
It's got the
umlaut.
two little dots over the O.
Yeah.
It's just like it just makes you happy when you see it. So the product idea was born, right? You came up with the name of a company. Now, what is in this packet? How did you come up with Think Tank?
Yeah, so I've always been kind of dabbling into different supplements, different things, and did some research about what would be the best kind of brain-enhancing aspects that we could use for. Frankly, part of it was for my wife.
Okay.
She suffers from brain fog related to kind of the perimenopause space. And so, there's 7 main ingredients, 7 pure ingredients that are in there. Not a proprietary blend. We're very upfront with all the stuff that's in there, but that's kind of how we came about, just kind of dabbling and testing it, frankly, on ourselves and the wives.
Now, you have a chemistry background, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chemist by training and worked for my entire career in the pharmaceutical industry.
Wonderful. So when it came to ingredients, you knew what ingredients would work, and
Yep.
therefore a lot of research went into it. It wasn't like you just woke up and said, you know what, my wife can't remember my name today.
Yeah.
She's got a little brain fog going on,
Right.
right? So,
Yeah.
so you've spent so many years of researching.
Yeah.
Okay, and you were working in the marketing department.
That's
right.
exactly
So,
right.
so you guys are a great fit for each other.
Yeah. Very
So-
complementary skill set.
Yeah, I
Yes.
love that. So, what is in this packet? You don't have to tell me all the ingredients, but like,
Yeah.
what makes this work?
Yes. So the main ingredient is creatine. So
Okay.
people think about that as being for fitness or health or the physical health. But there's a lot of recent research that shows that it could be used for cognition as well. So there's a rhodiola rosea that also helps with some of the mental energy, acetylcholine. There is magnesium that's in there, so a lot of just different kind of basic nootropic supplements. Some L-tyrosine, which is also a precursor for a lot of neurotransmitters. It really helps the brain be at its peak when you need it the most.
Now, when I was researching, it says that you could add it to your tea or your coffee or something like that, right? But you should consume it within 30 minutes. Now, why is that? Because it dilutes the potency after 30 minutes, or?
Yeah, so one of the ingredients, like creatine, will start to break down a little bit over
Okay.
time.
Okay.
So that's something that you want to take it, within a certain time frame, just to keep the potency and the efficacy right up there.
So I want to know, how many trials did it take till you got it right? Like, it said that you guys were testing it on yourselves and your neighbors and your friends, right?
Well, the trial period was fascinating because
Okay.
it was originally devised for Nate's other half, for Amanda, who was dealing with brain fog. But what transpired as we went through the testing is we found some people who would come to us and they'd say, you know what, I've had long COVID and I have fatigue, and this has really helped me. And then I have a personal story. I had a battle with cancer last year, and I had to get some surgery, I had to get some chemotherapy. And one of the side effects of chemotherapy, I mean, aside from living, one of the side effects is brain fog. You get chemo brain.
Yes.
And it's the same as brain fog. You're forgetful, it's hard to kind of get focused, you're easily distracted. And so when I was a sort of prime testing subject, and I was completely converted as well with it.
Oh,
so the
wonderful.
testing period has been really, really interesting. We've tested it a lot with friends, family, and then with random people beyond that, and the results have been pretty resounding.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. I only opened up the package today, so I didn't get a chance to try it yet, but I definitely want to, because, I'm of that, mindset where sometimes it is a little foggy upstairs.
Yeah.
It reminds me of when I was actually pregnant. So when I was pregnant, hormonally, I would have a little bit of brain fog. I'd also drop food on my stomach, because you can never get, when you're pregnant, you can never get close enough to the bowl. It just is what it is. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to trying that as well. So it's both for men and women, right? People that might have brain fog, or people that just need a little more mental clarity, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're taking the bar exam or something, you could take something like that,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So it's a special day. You don't need it every day,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
So it comes in there's 20 packets in here.
Correct.
This
Yep.
one, yeah.
Wonderful. Cool. Very, very cool product. So now it's in a powder, but how did you originally think you were going to dose it? Like, what was the original concept behind it?
Yeah, the original dosing, we were thinking about pills or kind of a capsule or something that would, maybe, kind of dissolve in like in your coffee, but kind of the pills and the capsules, you have to do a lot of kind of formulation chemistry to make those work right, to have flow agents, binding agents, that kind of thing. And so also the pills, they're limiting in terms of the size. So like how large,
Oh, you
like
can't
how
put
large
a lot
they
of
can be.
goodness in it, but this
Yeah.
one has more goodness.
Exactly right. Yeah. So you'd have to take, with that's about 6 grams of material that's in there. You would have to do 6 really large capsules
Okay.
to get the same amount of goodness and active ingredient that we have in
So
one
it's
packet of
cognitive performance, working memory, and focus. I do a talk on focus, which stands for figuring out your consistent, unique strengths. So it's like one of my favorite. It's
Yeah.
one of my favorite words.
really good.
I appreciate you guys coming all the way from Denver to be on the show. We got to have dinner together last night, which was really fun. Got to learn a lot about your background and why you started this company. And so with you guys, a skosh is not enough. I hope that we can skosh with you many, 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 many times. So this first product is called Think Tank.
Yeah.
We can't divulge yet, but you have some other products that are going to be coming to market too.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's
so
correct.
congratulations. So,
Thank you.
hey, and this says, mix it, drink it, do it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks,
Yeah.
guys.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go. Mix it, drink it, do it. Be well. By the way, guys, I was talking about my brain fog when I was pregnant. This is not for you if you're pregnant. Wait until after the baby's born. Be well.